Hello there. Hello, hello, hello. Well, welcome to round 2 of Pint Series for 2025. Thank you guys so much for the support. I see we have a little bit of a hype scam train.
We're scamming people. It's a scam because you pay and Ferris gets a new car.
I wish.
It's a Matchbox car, but it's a car.
I guess so. Yeah. You know what's funny? Like the day that I might just get myself a nice car, I'm pretty sure all you guys are gonna be like,
Oh, 100. Like
what
anytime
happened?
you buy anything, like when you got new wheels for your winter tires.
Oh.
We're like, oh, you're welcome because we paid for that. Yeah, anything good that happens to you for the rest of eternity is because of us.
Because of you guys.
Yep, nothing to do with your hard work or the dedication you put into your job. Nope.
Well, thank you guys.
It's all us. It's the people. It's the fans.
Thank you for the Bugatti. For the third one.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Ferris, how has your weekend been? Did you waste 24 hours of your life as well?
23 and a half. 23 and a half. Oh, it was fun. Gotta be honest. That was a lot of driving. I didn't even realize I was driving that much.
Yes, you did basically a third of the race for our team. And you kept me from getting sweaty again. So I thank you. You took all the murders instead of... Yeah, you sacrificed yourself so I didn't get murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
If anybody doesn't know, we ran the Daytona 24-hour in iRacing, and we got meatballed. Like, we ran fine for 22 hours and then got meatballed 3 times by other cars in 2 hours. We went from a second place finish to like 9th or something like that. I don't even know.
I saw Justin got back in the car.
He did. He was like, I'm going to bring it across the line. And he did it.
And I saw, like, right as I'm passing by after I went to take my shower, I was like, I Alta Ford and just left.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Ryan. Flashing us on camera. Yeah.
That's because he's qualifying and we're not talking about it.
Well, they're doing their first lap, so we'll see what they put out in a little bit. Everybody's a white badge today, pretty much. The entry list is broken. So, don't worry about that.
That means that I'm lazy.
Yeah. But basically, yeah. I saw somebody was squeezing others on the last few minutes. The one moment I saw Justin in the car was funny.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Justin went out there and he drove, you know, because I don't really have a whole lot of concern anymore. Like, he wasn't going out there to ruin anybody else's race, but he was like, I'm just going to drive the car.
I gotta be honest, once we had the first meatball, and I just got there and just drove.
Yeah.
I was doing better.
Yeah, because when you're in a spot for contention, you're like, okay, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to let everybody else down. But then when we do get murdered, it's like, okay, well, now it doesn't matter anymore.
Oh,
YOLO.
Yes, so. YOLO. What does matter, though, is our quali and our first times of coming in. And
That's right.
Ryan and Joey putting in pretty damn good times. I see something's going on with the entry list, or I see the list of cars going up and down like really quickly.
So, the 404, I believe that's Tanner Sudi's car. He's having connection issues.
Oh, he's not
that we
found right now.
noticed. So he keeps blinking back and forth to the pits. We're not sure why. So he keeps getting added to and then removed from the timing screen.
Oh, I hope that.
It's a bit of a concern.
Has he been told about that happening right now?
Yeah, we made him aware of it in free practice. Yeah, so we're gonna see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Kind of hoping something would happen and it would get fixed. If nothing happens and it becomes an issue, then I will rectify that live.
Oh yeah, do some admin stuff.
Yeah, basically I'm just gonna disqualify him from the race. Like, I don't want to, but we have 20. How many people showed up today? 27 people on track today. I love you, but I can't. Can't have one person ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
Okay. The times are coming in. Landon Wall has topped the charts right now with a 54.8. I remember when we used to do 56s and that was alien time, man. What the hell happened?
Well, we're all trash now. Oh wait, no, that's just me.
The cars get faster?
Yeah, all the updates with tire models and aero packages and stuff like that. Yeah, times have gotten faster, and also people have just gotten faster, like in general. Like the overall skill level has gone up.
Love to see it. I do really remember though, like 55.2. I remember that was like the time that Alvarado had set, and we're like, man, you're just too alien at some point, and like, oh.
Yeah, it was one of the tire model updates that they did. Changed all the lap times on all the tracks considerably.
Whew. I mean, 54.47 now, just put in by Cal Heslin right as we were watching that. Times are starting to come in. Everybody is in the green right now. A few people still haven't put in a valid lap yet. I think that's going to be... I mean, Paul Richards, right? Great for racing. Pretty awful to drive solo, I'm going to be honest. But if you're racing in it and the track is full of people, it's always a fun time. Even though you do get to read a little book in the straight. So that's during the announcement we said, I don't know, is there anything that we can talk about during the straights? Any article you want to pull out and read to everybody while we're looking at the cars going down the straight?
Yeah, let me just go find a novel and I'll crack it open.
Exactly.
War and Peace. Let's go. I can tell you the story of how I went to get a sandwich before this event, and the person making it asked me what the ingredients were.
What?
Yeah, no, that literally happened.
Are you for real?
I'm 100% for real.
That's great.
My daughter and I went to go get dinner. We ordered 2 sandwiches.
Ooh.
Mine was like, it's like an Italian sandwich, so it's got Black Forest ham, it's got pepperoni and salami on it. And the guy leaned over the counter and he was like, "Hey, is like the main meat on yours turkey?" And I was like, "Dude, what?" So I pulled up the thing that we used to order it, and I was like, no, it's these 3. So he made the whole sandwich. And he gave it to me, like wrapped up, started making my daughter's sandwich, came back over, he's like, "I think I forgot to put pepperoni and salami in her sandwich." Took it back and went and he forgot 2 of the 3 meats, Ferris. But we made it home and the sandwich was fine, and yeah.
You forgot all the meat because you already ate it yesterday with all the meatballs.
And this is why the server was started 4 minutes late.
Oh, did it actually get started 4 minutes late? I didn't
I started the server 4 minutes late because I spent 10 minutes waiting for a sandwich to get made. And it took the guy 3 tries.
Love it.
Anyway.
I was right as I switched to Dennis. He invalidates on the final corner. He was up like almost 2 seconds. He knew he spent time debating whether to say or do something about it. I realize you have to. Oof. I don't know. I would suck at that job, to be honest.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything you said because my daughter came in here just to like have just a general chat with me, and I was like, "Hey, we're like right in the middle of a broadcast." So my daughter says, "Hello, everybody."
Hi. Hi, sister.
She was like, "I'm bored. I'm gonna go talk to Dad."
Also, thank you guys a bunch for the subs. We didn't thank you. Old man Joey, Muff, Mr. Blackout, Joby. Thanks all.
Carl, had he not put the correct meats on my sandwich and I got home and opened it up and it was wrong,
you would have gone back.
Probably would have. So it's the same place that I get like my chicken and cheese flatbread from, right? Ooh. Which is it's not a hard recipe. It's a tortilla, it's some chicken and some cheese, and then you toast it, right?
Yeah.
I got one the other day. No lie, they heated up the chicken, put it on a cold uncooked tortilla, covered it with cold unmelted shredded cheese, wrapped it up and gave it to me. And I got home and opened it, and it was
It was even colder.
like it's 3 ingredients. I mean, I still ate it, but I hated it.
Ate it, but you ate it.
Anyway, this is my life. Max Diggs is P3. We're happy to see Max back.
I'm really happy to see Max back. I'm live right now with Chemo Sith about to put his first valid lap, and this might be the only one he gets as he slides around the final corner. Time for a new sandwich shop, says Muff. Ooh, Chemo puts himself in 9th. That's a good, solid first lap.
I mean, so Chemo's issue is he's been doing a lot of iRacing, driving the Porsche and that, and I don't know that they translate too well.
Is it the same Porsche in iRacing? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, iRacing got the new 992 recently. But yeah, I think it's just they drive differently, and also the amount of steering feel and stuff you get from one game to the other is way different. So yeah, Chemo's been doing a lot of iRacing.
Joey almost had Orion with that last lap. He lost a bunch of time on the final exit. I think that was what put him in second just now. He was about to take in first, and Orr sets his first real lap. I don't know why his last lap was like a 5-minute. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Is it invalid or something, or is it outlap or something?
Probably.
I mean, if you look at the gold drivers right now, like Kevin's on a 35-minute.
Oh no, that I know because yeah, I don't know. Loving all the liveries. So last week we didn't have a huge turnout. I guess beginning of the week, everybody is a bit the beginning of the week, beginning of the year. First of all, welcome back everybody. I think we had like, what was it, 20 something?
Yeah, it was 21, I think.
The time is going to make the lap times proper fast. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yes, it is 5 a.m. So quality a little bit in the dark. 15C track conditions. That's going to be good for all the turbos out there. And our first drivers are doing their laps. I see 420, and it's not Nick Alvarado.
No, that is Kevin Blanchette.
Ooh.
In the Lexus.
I just realized it. I looked at the track map. I saw 420. I'm like, wait, I didn't see Nick in the list.
Yeah, no, the baboon is not here.
Well, Kevin was fast last week. Andrew Rados Seraph Fidey running the great Lexus there. Super fast last week. Kevin was right up there during quali, but couldn't keep up during the race, and he finished second, right ahead of Mike Jackson.
Yeah, Mike is not here this week.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mike is not here with us this week. Otherwise, that would have been a really cool Lexus battle. I want to see the Lexus on the straight. I know it has a little bit of a ballast though, doesn't it? The BOP on the track here.
No,
it doesn't.
I don't think we're running because we use the LFM BOP.
Yeah,
LFM doesn't have the Lexus listed for Paul Ricard. So when we don't have that, we go to the SRA BOP, and they did not have the Lexus listed at Paul Ricard either. So I put it at 0. Because normally if a car's not listed, it's just 0, right?
Yeah.
And then Rados, who races in SRA, they just put out a BOP for Paul Ricard, because I guess it's like the first time they're using Paul Ricard in a while since they started doing whatever. Anyway, they BOP'd it at like -10 or something like that, and I didn't change it, so whatever.
That's fair. Well, our first valid lap comes in, and Rados is doing a 53.1. I mean, Ferris. Obviously, that's Ferris. That's me.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Stop the count. Nick Kohout also putting it on the top of the leaderboard so far with the first valid lap with a 154.2. And Josh There, yeah. BMW. I love that livery. I really love that livery.
Oh, the He-Man BMW?
Yeah.
I think, is that German having internet issues again?
That German, I was about to say something. Yeah.
Yeah, German's car is also blinking now.
Ooh.
Sir, that is not good.
Yeah, his internet is, his ping is extremely red. Good luck to everybody on track. Yes. Good luck to them. Everybody else looks like they're doing absolutely fine. It's just Tanner and Joseph.
Yeah, German's latency bar is completely red.
German, get off Wi-Fi. So for the rest of the drivers, so I saw quite a few did not put a valid lap last time around, and I think Joseph is in the red. Dylan Beveridge just invalidated in the fast right-hander.
And Mark Robeson, P2, just barely beat out Nick Kohout in the Mustang with a 54-1.
Nick is coming back though with the 2-second green on the Delta. Kevin Blanchet puts in his first valid lap. 53 flat, topping the board. Rados is coming around and about to beat that. First driver into the 52s. That is ridiculous rapid. Joby is back today as well.
Yep.
So puts it in 13th so far. He's in the Porsche, not a car that I've seen him in before. Or did he have the little Jesus livery? Was it on this car?
Well, he had the I believe he's driven the Porsche before.
Lexus is rigged. No, I mean, it's a fast car. It's pretty stable, but I think this
according to
right
SRA,
here,
it should have -10 on it. Like it should be faster. That's what they're saying. So you're welcome for not adding the -10 to Lexus.
this man over here.
That means he's only going to win by 30 seconds or 20 seconds this time. I don't know.
I did love his interview last week though.
Oh yeah.
It was great.
Actually, I've won 2 races.
I love it.
We also have Luis Castro with us.
Luis. Oh, there he is. Yes,
promoting
Luis.
Ligma awareness. Currently P5 and green on his Delta.
And the Aston, love it. Love that car. He doesn't have his blinker on though. I don't think he likes Paul Ricard.
Well, he's not actually racing anybody yet, so he has no reason to be excited, as you would say. We also have both of the Guzman here today.
Welcome back from Japan for the Guzman.
Yep.
Japan sounds fun right now. Joseph German about to put in his first valid lap. His ping has settled a little bit. So I guess somebody was downloading not so very good stuff at the house there. Luis?
You can just say hentai, it's fine.
It wasn't me. Luis approaching. Who's going to be the next car over the line? 84. That is Don Belanger, improving his lap time by half a second. That should put him right around Barrett. And he gets to beat them by less than half a tenth.
We jumped German as well.
Yeah.
So
Luis puts himself is second off of Rados into third. 199. Mark Robeson about to cross with the green Delta, puts himself in third, beats out Luis Castro by a very fine margin. These times are insane, guys.
Yeah, I'm liking the way that the margins are shrinking. So obviously you have the 2 Lexuses up top, right? And then 7/10 back you have the rest of the normal people, like the the humans.
The humans.
Yeah. But yeah, Mark, Luis, Nick. Ryan is right there with the 54.3.
Are we gonna have to put Mark out of a job? He can't be the line between gold and silver anymore like this. Oh, Kevin Blanchet, we were on board with him. He was up 3/10, so that would have knocked off Rados from the top, but he loses some time, and it is half a second right now between him and Rados, or half a tenth of a second.
He's got time to do one more if he's got the fuel.
He's got time to do one more. I think that is the best thing to do. Looking at this, Joby improving on his lap time, 3/10 around the final corners, loses half of it. And it's not going to be enough to move up all that much. Barrett just even. I just saw Dylan Beveridge jump up as well.
Don's going to be your next one across the line. He's got 3/10 in the bag. Not the best exit. He's going to lose about a tenth.
That is going to be it for him. Moves up to P7. Luis improving on the final exit. I saw he was red on his time and improves a little bit.
Well, Luis was up 3/10 with like 3 corners to go.
He lost a bunch of it.
And then he lost it all.
Yeah. Love Robeson's livery. Robeson's liveries are always on point.
They're fantastic.
They're great.
Who do we have coming out? Carlos Guzman is going to be next across. Still has not put in a valid lap.
So this is going to be Carlos's last attempt at a lap here. We'll see if he's going to start from the back. That is really
Carlos,
wide.
Just bank one. Come on, buddy.
It's valid. It is valid. So he's going to move up to P19. It looks like. Ooh.
Right behind Jose.
Yeah. So the Guzman coming back from Japan, right next to each other.
Kevin even on his time. 2 laps to go.
He is improving, but so is Rados. Final corner is where he lost a lot of the time last time around, and he is losing even more this time. That is... Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, he's going to cross like dead even.
Dead even, while Rados is going to extend his lead by just a little bit more. And right behind him, Nick Kohout. It's going to be the last one across the line. 52.5. I'm going to be honest, guys, that is ridiculous.
How much of a toe did he get from Kevin down the straight?
I don't think he got all that much. Oh, you mean Nick?
No, I'm talking about Rados.
Yeah.
Oh, he crossed behind Kevin. I don't know how close he was, like, throughout the lap, but, you know, who knows?
I mean, that is a tenth of a second in Sector 2 that he has the lead, or half a tenth of a second on Kevin Blanchet. It doesn't look like all that much. That is, you know, there's a tenth in the first sector and half a tenth in the second, and that's about it. That's all you really need to get big gains. Tenth here and there. Kevin beating him though in Sector 1, and that is gonna be. Hang on, we actually get to see the handicaps over here. So the Ford gets 15 kilos.
Yeah,
and the Honda apparently is not very good because it gets negative 36. I love that.
Yeah, isn't the Honda like a dog in a straight line?
I guess so.
No straight line speed anymore, I think is what the issue is.
I guess so.
I don't know. When Honda drivers start crying about how bad the car is now, I just stop listening. So I don't know what the actual issue is.
Love it. Love it. Well, we get to now move on to the beginning. Hang on, let me set the camera. We'll have a good look at a few of the liveries as well, but we do have a little bit of a packed grid. 27 cars with us tonight, and you wanna do the honors?
Sorry, I was texting my daughter back. Okay, P1 Ender Rados, P2 Kevin Blanchett. Surprise, surprise. The Lexus is on the front row. Mark Robeson, Luis Castro in the Mustang, in the Aston make up row 2. Nick Kohout in a Ferrari. Ryan Cody in his Pink Daddy GTR. Don Belanger in the Kraft Dinner.
I love that.
It's a Lambo.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Joey Melitti in his favorite Ferrari. I mean, look at him. Top 10 on this board.
Max Verstappen.
Yeah. His idol. Who drove a Ford Mustang. Hilarious. Kyle Heslin in the GTR. Max Diggs makes his return in the Porsche. Rounds out your top 10. Dylan Beveridge, also in the Mustang, is an 11. Joseph German in the Lexus P12. Jonathan Barrett, sorry, in the BMW in 13th. Landon Wall in the Honda in 14th. We'll see how long Landon can keep that car pointing in the right direction. Joby Savage, who messed up our entry list, starts 15th in the Porsche, next to Matt Melanson in the very interesting colored Ford Mustang. I hear you, Jim. Thanks. 30 seconds. I got it. I know I'm going too fast. Will Bruner, your week 1 silver winner in the BMW. Okay, Jim. I got it. Starts 17th. Jose Guzman in the Honda in 18th. His brother Carlos starts 19th in the Honda as well. Welp Cakes Mr. 949 in 20th in the BMW. Chemo Sith in the Porsche with Mr. Dubois in the McLaren. Charlie King in the Aston next to Mr. Orr in the Porsche. Desjardins, I believe is how you say it.
Yep.
I'm not French, I'm sorry. In the Aston with Mr. Internet Pandersudi, who just disappeared. And then Dennis Raymond in the Bentley rounds out your grid.
That disappearing Porsche is kind of scary, not gonna lie.
It threw me, man. Like the entry list keeps moving.
Yeah,
and I was
see
like,
that
okay,
too.
where am I? Also, my daughter texts me and she's like, "Who's this Ilsec guy in the Twitch chat who said don't stop doing drugs, kids, because I respect him?" So, there you go, Lukey. You have another fan.
Wow. Just your usual Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, sim racing is kind of like drugs. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Oh, 100%.
But you hate it, then you just get back to it.
Chasing tenths.
Lap after lap.
You're chasing that high of, oh man, my new PB.
Yeah. What is it? Was it? Oh, yeah. Luis, blinker on, taking out all the cones right from the get-go. Love it.
Apparently, cones spread ligma. So he's just out there doing a public service for everybody.
Yeah. Just the cone flying around is so stupid. I love it.
Yeah. Hey, at least it's not like iRacing where if you hit a cone, it gets stuck under your car and you lose like 20 kph down a straight.
I mean, losing a cone is like cones getting stuck under cars is basically like it happens all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched somebody doing a live stream and they're doing rally or autocross.
Yeah,
and
autocross especially.
They picked up a cone in their wheel well and it just ate that cone alive, like being stuck in there. And they took it home as a trophy.
My favorite was a Corvette that came autocrossing with us last time around. And he got a cone. And it just dragged it for half the track, didn't even realize it as he was coming out as well.
Nice.
It was great. And that thing is so low to the ground that it's so hard to even get down there and try to clear it out, you know?
Was he wearing New Balances?
I don't remember.
Was he 60 years old?
I don't know. He might have been. Listen, man, I was too focused on doing my own race and beating the autocross instructor that had the Porsche Cayman.
I was gonna say, didn't you win one of those?
I won it. That one I won it. By a tenth of a second.
And you didn't even practice, like it was another driving draft.
Yeah.
So, classic.
I'm just the only one with launch control. Anyways.
If you let T1 cam.
Let's get the, oh no, oh there it is. Okay, so as, by the way, there's a race that's about to start. Green lights are about to go. Rados leading the pack, and it is green now. We have turn 1 cam. Hopefully everybody goes and makes it clean. I see Luis with his blinker on. Some 3 wide, a little bit of a 4 maybe in the back, as our drivers start to make it through the first few corners. And
one little bump.
Tight.
I think that was Max Diggs.
It is
Everybody's
tight.
still pointing in the right direction, though.
That is nice to see. Rados gets a fair lead already, and as our first real big train already starting to form here with Mark Robeson holding off Luis Castro, and oh my God, that is
Rados ran way wide out front. Kevin is just trying to stay alongside him.
I see some cones flying around. Some position swaps more in this midfield as our drivers start to make their way right before the straight. A Ricard sideways in the back. I can't see who that is. That is Andrew Orr.
Austin Orr.
Austin Orr. Wow, Andrew. I mean Anthony Rados, right now leading the pack, right? A lot of tow. This is a huge tow train over here. Some position swaps in the back, Landon Wall and Josh Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett and Landon both fighting for the draft coming off of Jose's car.
Oh my god, if you just look at how wide some of the cars take the fast right-hander Mistral. And position swaps as some people are starting to go extremely wide. I am thinking we're going to see a lot of drive-throughs.
Side by side. Oh, Ryan Cody looking to get his nose in there.
Look at Ryan. I mean, Ryan absolutely destroying it there in the GTR today. I'd love to see him so far up. Some side-by-side going on in the background. Joby with Landon Wall there was for a second. Did Joby drop some positions? I believe he did. Might have gone a little bit too wide, and our first lap is in. No real big issues. I think it was just Austin with a bit of a loss. Some side-by-side going into the final straight.
Yeah, German and Guzman side-by-side into T1. Guzman has the inside. German's going to leave him plenty of room.
And
Barrett's going to have a look. Barrett's going to get into the back of Jose. And around he goes. And he gets hit again, and he gets hit one more time. Fellas, yellow flags. You got to lift.
I think the first one was inevitable, and that is going to be Jose, unfortunately, out, and he teleported back to the pits. Ooh, that was a big one.
He got hit 3 times in one corner.
Yeah. It's so hard as well. You're coming out of turn 2, and I wonder if it was blind for most of them.
Yeah, but you would have got a yellow
bit
flag
of a warning,
notification, I believe, for a stopped car on track.
We do have some side-by-side, though, now going into the straight. 2 cars side-by-side ahead of each other. Max Diggs and Beverage and German and Militi. Spaghetti.
Yeah, I mean, Lex is
Guzman,
just stretching his legs. Joey's going to try to hang it around the outside.
Oh, super wide there from...
Looked like there was a little bit of a car contact. Ryan Cody is exploring the outer limits.
Ryan has dropped some positions. I see. Ooh, what is going on with the sheet? Tanner Sudi in first or not? Oh man, that 404 car is
because it keeps teleporting into the pits. It keeps putting him past everybody.
Well, we do have a train forming here in the mid pack. Dylan Beveridge. Yeah, a little bit of one. Dylan Beveridge here leading the train with Ryan Cody immediately behind. I see further back Landon Wall trying to get side by side with Josh Barrett. Josh with that unfortunate contact, and a cone goes flying.
Yeah, Barrett into the
late move. Cover up the inside.
Ooh. Who was that just got... I think Joey just got spun by Barrett.
Oh no, Barrett being a bad boy today. That's the second one.
Joey pulled a sick 180 and is back out on track right in front of Mr. 949.
Mr. 949, Paul Milwee.
Is going to get a bit of a door bang from Matt Melanson, but will retain the position.
I wonder, is the Mustang that much faster on the straight for it to get a huge ballast? And Matt Melanson gets a really good exit. Oh my god, I thought he was about to pit him.
It's a rocket ship with a giant V8 motor in the front of it. It's all low-end torque, so it gets out of corners really well.
Really well. So Matt Melanson side by side right now. He is ahead, and right behind him, Desjardins Dennis is trying to sneak up inside. He does back off a little bit. And
Welp is gonna take an evasive line.
Where? What? I thought he just clicked on him. Oh, there he is.
It's hard to click on people because the race control sheet keeps moving.
Oh my god.
So everybody gets a green arrow, and then everybody gets a red arrow, and then everybody gets a green arrow.
Yeah. Well, Pierre Dubot here, right behind Joby. No. Joby has moved up some positions, it looks like, because he is right behind Charlie King, and the sheet hasn't, or the time hasn't updated yet. You killed 2 people in less than 5 minutes. That's your limit. Damn. Bad boy Barrett.
Yeah.
Bad boy. Piaggio opts to go into the pits really early. He does. That front end does look a little bit sad. So we'll see what he can do with it there. I
can't remember. Was it Barrett and Joey that were arguing over Rados before the race? Oh, Joby with a little bit of snap oversteer there.
Right as I switch over to him. Right as I switched over to him, and he's gonna slot in behind Philip. I do wonder how many people are gonna get drive-throughs. There's a lot of cars going super wide already, and we can see it.
Yeah, Luis is trying to hang on to the back end of Mark's car down the straight. He's getting a huge draft.
Oh, TV cam 2, thank you. I forget it keeps switching to TV cam 1 as soon as somebody goes into the pits. Oh, look at Mark. Man, all the liveries are fantastic in our community. I love you guys.
So good.
Yeah.
German is trying to have a look at Max Diggs.
So he is about to go into... Oh, I thought that was the corner before the straight. That is into Sector 3. I wonder... So, Paul Ricard is like one of the tracks where you can either go very high wing and just absolutely dominate the first and third sectors, or you can get all the toe, all the speed on the straight.
Yeah. With
no wing, and just suck at the last few. And it's wide enough that you can actually make some sort of moves in the third sector at least. I do love racing here.
I have done a few races here. I'm trying to remember. I think the last time I raced here was in the Pint Series, and I think I was in the Bentley for that.
It's a really good track to race on, I'm not gonna lie. Do you see there is a car moving out the way? I think that is Pierre Dubois, yes, coming out the pits in right at the beginning of the right in front of the pack.
Backwards.
What was? Oh,
Nick Kohout.
I missed that. He is backwards and behind Kimo Sith right now, and as we go into the straight, Luis with his indicator on is right behind Mark Robeson. So this is going to be an interesting battle for the entirety of the race. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I didn't say anything. Ryan Cody with a bit of a train, leading Max Diggs and Joseph German. So Ryan is showing that he can absolutely be one of our faster boys here in New World Sim Racing. Do love to see it. Paul and Dennis going side by side. By the way, I know it's not Paul. I just messed it up once, and now he's forever Paul. Opts to move out of the way and let...
Are you talking about Welp and
Joby? That was Joby. Why did I say Dennis?
Yeah, it's Joby. I don't know.
What the hell? I didn't see Joby there.
Dennis is in the Bentley. Oh, we have somebody who is yellow.
Yellow flagged. I can't catch it.
I hate I think it was Landon Wall. I hate race control because everybody is yellow flagged. So you have to rely on the dots on screen on the track map.
Man, why did they ever break it? That sucks. That sucks. Well, we are starting to see some gaps form here. Andrew Rados doing the absolute Max Verstappen there and leading by 3.5 seconds already. Kevin Blanchette is leading by 2 on Mark Robeson. So as long as these two keep it up, I think that they're just going to fly away with it. Mark and Luis, though.
Yeah, Mark is busy right now.
Mark is busy.
He's trying not to catch Ligma.
What is Ligma?
What is what? I'm sorry?
What is that?
What is Ligma?
Yeah, I'm not aware. Ask it? No. What is that?
What is that? Sorry, I'm over 40. I don't know. Am I a boomer?
Oh, you're definitely.
Max Diggs. Catching Ryan.
he
I
backs
thought
off
Ryan broke
a
super
lot.
late there, but maybe it was Max that
I think-
slowed down a bit early.
Yeah, Max really
Oh,
backed off there, and German.
German almost gets in the back end of him.
Oh. And we're starting to catch a glimpse of the sunrise there on the cars as they come around the corner number. I'm gonna just call that corner number 8.
People are gonna get blinded here soon. I can't wait.
Down the straight.
Heck yeah, man.
This is great. In case you guys ever wonder how we choose track conditions or timing, that's exactly it. What Chris just said.
Yep. Basically, to set up the practice server, I join and accelerate the time, and then I go, okay. at X time, because we want to do a quote-unquote sunrise race, this is when they're going to get blinded and not be able to see anything.
And if a track doesn't have a sunrise that blinds you, it's not worthy of the sunrise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Brands Hatch is one of my favorite ones, because it comes up like right over T1.
Oh my god.
So you can't see like the board, the distance markers and stuff into T1. Oh, so good. There's a couple other that
Skyline
like
at the mountain, yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly
yeah.
it.
Yeah, Bathurst is another fantastic one.
Yeah. Joby making a move and getting it done on Daniel. So Joby's going to try and now start making his way back up the grid at where he was a little bit earlier at Philip Milwee. I think he's going to be happy that he's racing other people today. I think that's something that he mentioned last time around, wasn't it?
Yeah, he wants to race people and I think not be last. He doesn't want to kill people. He doesn't want to get a drive-through.
He's doing absolutely fantastic today.
He wants to have a clean race, battle some people. I mean, that's what everybody wants, right?
Yeah.
You just want to have a good race.
I gotta be honest, man. Like, you never stop getting the feeling of adrenaline when you're racing somebody the exact same speed as you, as Joey. Ooh, they went side by side through that corner, and they are still side by side going into the sector 3 there. Joey's turning in a little bit early.
Yep.
Robin's racing there, and that's fine.
Joey might be driving a little bit cranky after getting rotated earlier.
Oh, he did.
Yep.
I completely forget about everything.
So he's having to drive a possibly broken Ferrari around Paul Ricard, which I can tell is his favorite thing ever to do.
Yeah, I mean, he is extremely close there, and that was a bit risky going side by side through the Mistral corner, right?
Well, Matt gave him plenty. Like, Matt slowed down and took the inside line, and Joey took the far outside line.
Yeah.
So they had plenty of room. It's just the next two corners, which are like the late apex. You know, try to roll the speed through it.
Yeah. That is one corner where things can get wrong. Luis gets around Mark Robeson right before the straight. So I have a feeling he's not going to be able to keep that lead now.
Yeah. I mean,
oh my God, look at that.
Mustang is going to eat.
You were told to look at Castro's rear wing. There he is flashing us. Oh, he backs off and lets Mark have the straight there. Oh, we'll do you a favor. Let's see, what does it say? Ryan's best screenshot is what it is.
Oh yeah. Classic.
I love it. Oh, he gets extremely
our PR guy.
close. Yep. Mr. PR guy. Extremely close there to the back of Mark Robeson. We also have further back Brewing, Charlie King, Philip Milwee, and Landon Wall. They were extremely close together. We'll switch over to them now.
Landon just drifted the fast right-hander in the Honda. Charlie is just going to move out of the way because a Honda is a weapon.
It's a torpedo, isn't it?
Charlie values life.
And life it is. Tanner is still blinking all over the place. I'm not sure what's going on there.
I mean, he's kind of in a bubble, so he's not really hurting anybody.
He's just hurting race control.
Yeah, it's not making anybody else's race harder. It's just making our job harder.
All I got to do is click Chemosith there was a second ahead of Carlos Guzman. I almost called him Charlie. I have a goldfish brain. I swear to God, man. Like, I look at a name and then I look at another name resembling it with the first letter, and I just, you know.
I think everybody are just NPCs to you, and you're like, I'm just gonna call you whatever I want to.
Exactly.
I have a Lambo, and you don't, so I'm just gonna call you whatever.
Why bother correcting? You just want to hear the thoughts?
German has the run on Max and is gonna clear him. That's just Lexus things.
Just Lexus things, and right behind him, Honda versus.
I believe that is Mr. Dubois, who has already done his pit stop. I think he is the third car that hit Jose whenever Jose got rotated. So he has done his pit stop and now finds himself blue flagged. So.
Yep. Carlos does go side by side with the Porsche of Chemosith there into the Mistral corner and makes it stick in the Honda nonetheless.
These crazy rabbits guys trying to kill each other.
They do it absolutely fine.
And Carlos are both from the Crazy Rabbits Racing group.
That was a good move into the corner, and he gets to make it stick, and love to see it. How are the fully torqued guys doing? Sorry, go ahead.
Well, Luis is back in front of Mark, so I'm assuming he gets him in Sector 3. And then Mark is going to follow him. I didn't see the move happen, but I'm assuming that Mark is just going to follow him until they get to the straight and then just drive by him.
Yeah, well, just a few more corners to go for that. We'll see what kind of speed that Ford has as they go into the corner, setting up for the Mistral straight, and it is half a second distance between them. We'll keep eyes on that and see how much smaller that gap is as they approach the corner. It's already down to 3/10.
There's 2/10.
Oh my God.
There's 3/10 he's gained already.
He is side by side.
We're now overlapped. Yep.
And they are going to go side by side. Luis gets a better line in, and Robeson just backs off just a little bit.
Dylan Beveridge doing the same thing to Kyle. Kyle's going to run way wide.
Oh, that must be a warning for Kyle.
That's probably a warning.
How many drive-thrus are we going to see today? I don't want to see any drive-thru boys, but you guys have me wondering now.
It's inevitable. Landon Wall is going to have the inside on Mr. Desjardins.
In the Honda.
He's gonna back out.
Yeah, I think he thinks better in the Honda.
I've seen Landon drift that corner. Probably a good idea.
Take my Cheeto Puff. Oh my God. I drink the Honda Kool-Aid. Well, if you drink the Honda Kool-Aid, maybe you should buy our I'm Honda shirt.
Yes.
Yes. We have two boys that got it so far. Oh my God, he goes side by side and makes it stick on Desjardins into the final few corners, or not. They are gonna. Woo.
I mean,
that was a good move. That was a good move, but the Aston is just really close.
I think Landon is fighting that car a bit. There was a lot of front wheel side to side movement, like he's counter steering a lot.
Yeah, but he does get the move done and is going to keep it and start to move out of the way, or move away. We do have another train that here with our fully torqued boy.
Hey, I don't know if you saw it or not, but Mark is behind Luis again. Down the end of the straight.
Oh, here we go.
Rinse and repeat.
A little bit closer this time around, and he's going to come out the corner right next to him. So that's going to be the long way around for Luis Castro. And I've done a move here so many times where you're not fast enough, but it's so wide that you could just kind of sneak your way in.
Yeah, Mark was trying to stay alongside to where he was required to give him space. But I think the extra grip of the Aston.
I mean, the rubber line does go out and back.
Also, Isn't it a thing like the Mustang tires don't last very long? Because I'm pretty
Ooh.
sure Dylan and Mark have both said that after like 15 or 20 minutes, the Mustang's tires just feel like they're melted.
Really? I don't remember.
Oh, we have a gaggle. The fully torqued boys and Max Diggs as they cross the line. Ryan still. Oh, Landon Wall first DT.
Landon Wall gets the first DT. That
Down.
sucks. That is so. We're not halfway through the race yet. That is rough. Where did he get it? Oh, that must have been.
No idea.
Wait, if he just got it, that must have been into Sector 3.
Yep, he's gonna serve it straight away.
Probably best thing to do. And look at that. I mean,
Also,
the last shot was really cool.
Joey has caught the Chemo, Matt Melanson, Carlos Guzman battle. Joey super deep. Chemo's got to have a wide line and take the shallow here with a hairpin.
Where's the spaghetti? Oh, he goes sliding right as I switch over to him, and that's going to compromise his exit. He's not going to be able to get all that much from it this time around. He is 0.7 of a second, just within tow range. German in the fully torqued Lexus going side by side with Ryan in the fully torqued Nissan. I don't know if that's super wide for Ryan, but it looked okay. And he's going to get the move done. But runs super...
Oh, German's internet is going to have a
oh my
momentary
God.
issue.
Guys. It's not something with the server, is it? Oh, it's just two cars that are doing it.
Yep. Well, German was complaining in the Discord that his internet was dying before qualifying started.
Oh, man.
And then he said it's dead, and he said it looks like I'm good for now, so it may die again? I don't know.
Hopefully not. That is a wild case of just... You know?
Yeah. It's like driving around somebody in iRacing that's blinking.
Oh God, that's atrocious.
You just wait to die.
You have no idea how happy I was yesterday when I saw that the one person that was blinking permanently was in a different class car.
Yeah.
I did not want to race against that. So because of that, going super wide with Joseph German, Ryan is ahead again, and this train is going to continue down the straight. Which novel do you want to read?
I was gonna read the They Better Watch Out Because Here Comes Nick Kohout.
They better watch out because here comes Nick Kohout. We'll go into his bonnet cam. I mean, it is nice looking. Not gonna lie.
Getting a little bit of sunshine here. German is alongside Ryan.
We see it from Mr. Diggs' perspective.
I think Ryan lifted.
Yeah, he did.
Excuse me. Yeah, Ryan's just gonna let him by.
Somebody else
technically the different driver, also having internet issues, so...
Yeah, I do see Matt Melanson trying to also go side by side with Carlos Guzman into the corner. That is a super shallow line that Matt took, though. I didn't expect him to make it. I'm going to be honest.
That's just Mustang things, man.
He does look slidey, though. I'm not going to lie. Just looking at the way he takes some of these corners, his car, the rear is wiggling around a little bit more than the others. It doesn't look super planted.
Yeah. Behind him, Joey cleared Chemo, so he's fixing to get involved in this as well.
God, I'm trying to click on him. So Joey opts to go into the pits for his stop. 34 minutes into the race. Oh. No. I can't math. 45 minutes into the race. Right?
You wanna try that one more time?
Oh my God. No, I don't want to try.
20?
No.
26 minutes?
No.
It's been...
No.
26 minutes.
I said nothing.
It's 60 minus 34. Okay, kids, get out your calculators. It's math time with Paris.
It's math time. Maybe I'll have enough time to study math here down the straight.
So when they slide the paperwork across the desk for you to buy another Lambo, you don't look at the numbers at all, do you? You just start scribbling your name on it.
I thought that was obvious.
Like Ferris and numbers. Ferris and names. Also Ferris and
I'm never gonna learn
math
this
in
one.
general.
What?
Oh, German is way out in left field.
Oh, that was
gonna rejoin.
right as I switched to him. I thought he was gonna.
I thought he was gonna collect Nick Cohout.
Yeah, and he is slidey. Is it?
Yeah, Max digs Pitt out of this battle.
Max is like, I don't want anything to do with this.
Yeah, Ryan might be having some grip issues. I'm not quite sure. Nick Cohout's gonna dive him into the final corner
and get the move done, and that is gonna be maybe a turn one dive for Ryan. He has the grunt. He is side by side now, fully.
Yeah, they're not for. It's not a class battle, so Ryan's gonna back out here. But at the same time, you're like, man, you were slow out of the final corner. I kind of want to send it. But at the same time, like, Nick had a spin earlier and has now caught you and then passed you. Maybe just let him go.
Just let it happen.
Yeah, just tuck in behind him.
Speaking of letting it happen, how did this happen? Rados is just gone. 53 flat race pace.
When a mommy alien and a daddy alien love each other, and they eat nothing but Cheetos, you get Rados.
You get Rados. That makes sense.
I mean, he's only 5 seconds ahead.
Yeah, so Kevin actually doing a really great job this week, keeping up with him a little bit more. Kevin is fast, man.
He's not a slouch. His best lap is a 53.3, so he's only 0.3 slower on his best lap than Rados. I mean, Luis with a 53.8, Mark Robeson a 53.6. Like, these guys' race paces are not bad. It's just Rados is broken.
Kev only really does enduros. I mean, you look at my iRacing history, and that's the exact same thing. Kevin, speaking of, has just dove into the pits for his stop. So does Luis. And we'll see where they come out after the pit cycle. We do have... Oh, right as I'm trying to switch to everybody. Nick Cohout there was getting caught a little bit by Ryan Cody, but that is the final corner. We'll see what he can do. Man, the camera angles, TV1, they actually look really good. With the sunrise like that.
Can you give me a
side by side
camera for a minute?
There we go. We'll give you some sound as well.
There's a little bit of sunshine.
A little bit of sunshine.
It's worse when you're going through the couple of corners to set up for the straight. It starts to peek through the trees. But yeah. I love a good sunrise.
I love a good V8 motor.
Anyway.
I mean, it looks like he gets to really send it through that corner, like quite a bit. It's great.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
And that is the halfway mark for the race. 30 minutes left. See, I can do math.
Okay. Careful. Pat yourself on the back there too hard. You're gonna throw your elbow out.
Oh.
You need that to sign all those purchase orders.
I will. Yes. Andrew Rados goes into the pits as well now. So I don't know if he's really trying to cover off Kevin, or if he's just taking a 30-30 fuel strategy. So yeah, Mark Robeson leads the pack for a little bit.
I don't know if the undercut is strong or not.
I feel like it might be a little bit. I don't know, actually.
Dylan Beveridge I don't think he's going to get there this lap, but he is going to be on Don Bell and Jay's bumper.
Yeah, so Dylan's Mustang, I mean, we'll see through this corner if it looks super slidey or not, but he looks to be doing fairly good on tires compared to the others, especially the Lexuses. We do have also another train on the straight with a Joey leading Chemosith and Joby.
So, looking at the speed trap, just for giggles.
Mm-hmm.
Rados 287 kilometers per hour.
All right.
Mark Robeson 292.
Oh.
But Joseph German, who I'm assuming is running like zero wing whatsoever, 293 is topping the chart.
It could have been also within the tow.
At 291. So there's 3 or 4 different cars that are above 290. But then you've got, the Porsche at 280.
Oh, and Dylan Beveridge does get a good exit out of turn 2 and is going to be side by side for the next 2.
Gotta be careful.
Long way around, gets the inside for the...
Oh,
I don't know what corner that is.
DT number 2.
No. Not German.
Yeah. It do be like that.
It do be like that.
And it wasn't even the fast right-hander at the end of the straight. Because he's already got it, and he's just now getting to the straight.
Let me guess. It's probably turn 2.
Probably.
That corner sucks. Everybody that's done Paul Ricard knows. Don Belanger gets quite a bit of a run in the straight, but is not gonna be able to put himself that much ahead of Dylan Beveridge. That Mustang is fast.
I think as soon as he pulled out of the draft, it just died.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Mr. Whelpcakes finds himself in a bit of a battle with Mr. Desjardins. The BMW, I believe, is pretty fast in a straight line, so he might make this. He might clear him before we get to the corner.
We'll see. He's
German has towed.
Uh-oh. Towed.
Yep. Pulled off the track and has...
I think he's probably just demoralized for the DT. He's probably just going to leave.
I mean, with the DT and then the internet issues and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, that might be a day. So, yeah. Well, gets the move done.
Great move of that.
Couple of nice corners after that to build a little bit of a gap. And now we'll put his head down and try to run away.
Oh, and right as Desjardins makes that corner, I don't know if that was extremely wide on the entry or he just missed his braking, because looks like the gap has increased now between the two. German in the chat.
I feel you. German, how much wing were you running? Because you had the fastest speed trap at 293 kilometers an hour.
I think he was in the tow then, maybe.
Bananas.
As well.
He might have been.
Yeah.
Probably getting the tow from Ryan.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, right as... So, Don Belanger not as close this time around into the straight. And the gaps are starting to increase now between all the other drivers, right?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Welp and Mr. Desjardins, as they are not out of the battle yet.
So Carlos Guzman into the pits. That leaves Charlie King with the final pit of the day.
Oh, that sun is glorious.
What?
Yeah, when you round 2 corners before the straight, when you round that corner and that sun comes right through the trees and hits you right in the face. Oh, delicious.
We'll go passenger cam for this.
Yeah, Desjardins going to have a huge run here. But when he pulls out of the draft, like
it just
he
stops.
Loses all that forward momentum.
It just stops, and they're gonna have a really good entry side by side. Philip just keeps the lead.
Yeah, nice and clean. between the two of them. Gave each other plenty of room.
I do want to see the sun into this corner. I mean, that's a little blinding.
Yeah.
Not all that much. This is great. We get enjoyment out of blinding suns and
It's the best.
and that two dark corners and oh.
You know, if we can do a night race at a track with no lighting, oh, chef's kiss.
even the front straight. The only light you get is from a laptop that one of the Marshall has. Sadistic bar stewards. Yes.
How many seasons did you do it, Carl? You liked it. Because you kept coming back.
You kept coming back. Yes. I mean, let's look at it again. Let's see. So throughout the first few corners, right? Or sorry, these are the final corners. Where was I just now? Sorry, I meant to be in Desjardins' car because they're coming around the final. What the hell? Is it switching cars? This is. Yeah.
What?
Every
Doesn't want you
time.
to have any fun.
Yeah, every time I switch to another car, every time I switch to passenger cam, it switches to Dylan Beveridge's car.
Interesting. Oh, mine just changed from Rados to Matt Mellinson.
Oh, great.
That's fun. That's a fun bug.
I think it crashed. I'm gonna restart mine. Give me a second. That probably messes up with the sheet.
Well, I'm connected to the sheet, not you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So as long as I don't restart mine.
I guess you'll want to restart yours.
Eh,
Right.
I mean,
Nope, never
I
mind.
just won't go to interior cam. It's fine.
Connect, please. Nope. I guess it completely broke.
Can you not get back in?
No. Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I
switch.
can't click on
I'm gonna
different
switch
cars
to you.
anymore.
Lovely. I'm gonna switch to you and
Oh, there we go.
All right, here we go. Switching to you, restarting my game. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Right.
it's either ACC is having an issue or race control.
¿Por qué no los
Because
dos?
Because if I try to change cars, it defaults to Matt Mellinson.
Yeah, I think both of ours
But I can
crashed.
But I can change to other cars, but it goes back to Helicam. So if I, but it's still highlighted Matt Mellinson, even though I'm watching Dawn.
Yeah, that's what happened to me as well. I think it crashed both of ours at the same time. Probably something that happened in the game. Big crash, I assume.
I blame.
Please know me.
Who do I want to blame?
The guy that moved under braking on us yesterday.
Well, and I don't want to blame Ferris. It's not his fault because he's having the issue too. Like if he was gonna do something, I'm pretty sure Desjardins is bump drafting Welp down the straight. Look at this. That ain't pod racing. I don't know what it is.
That ain't pod racing.
I think they're just out there having a good time battling with each other. Like normally you would line it up and try to send it there.
Yeah.
I do enjoy bump drafting somebody and trying to overspeed them into the next corner. It's so fun when you watch them try to brake where they normally do, but they're carrying that extra speed, so then they overshoot the corner and you just kind of drive by.
You know, that was actually one of the things that I was trying to do yesterday when I was bum drafting the guys initially. Okay, now my race controller's back. I'll switch over if you want to restart your game. You
How would I
may.
say blame the guy that messed up the server list? So we're gonna blame Joby then.
Yes. There we go. We're back. You got
I'm
bumped
not
down.
gonna. We only have 19 minutes left. I'm not gonna restart mine because you have yours working again, and I don't
Fair
want to
enough.
mess up the sheet. Yada yada yada.
Fair enough. I don't think the sheet is being tracked anymore anyways.
I don't know.
Like if there's something that happens now, I guess I'll know the remainder. So now we're back. I have control. I wanted to get on with Desjardins to give you a passenger view of Sector 1 is what I wanted to do before the straight.
They're not in Sector 1.
Well, they're not there anymore, but...
Go on board with Rados for the next couple of hours.
Here we go. With Ferris.
Yes.
Oh, he looks smooth through these corners, I'm not gonna lie.
There's your data. He's just bump drafting Wilp again.
You see?
Yeah.
Oh man. Should have
He
stayed
gets to his
on with them.
bumper and gives him a little bitty push. I mean, I've got them if you want to do like a side by side.
I guess that's the contact that's being registered right now, because it's just a little bit of a bump draft. We do see Remen moving over there. I saw him side by side with Austin Orr. Oh. For a second. So Austin gets around Dennis with Dennis kind of letting Mark Robeson through.
Yeah, I mean, sneak by if you can. Dennis has got his left blinker on, and Luis has his right blinker on.
Are they gonna turn into each other?
Well, we all know why Luis has his blinker on. I think Dennis had his on to let him know, hey, I'm letting you by on the left side.
Yeah.
And Luis was like, thank you, I am erect.
as one does. Max Diggs and Nick Kohout. Nick was... Oh my god, that is extremely close. I thought there was contact there for sure, man. That would have been a bit of catastrophic for Max Diggs.
My race control isn't giving me, like, gaps anymore.
Yeah, that's why I restarted everything.
Interesting.
You want to go ahead and restart yours?
It was giving me gaps earlier, and now it just recently stopped.
As it does. Luis maybe can reel in Mark. Yes, Luis has been...
Somebody please make a game that works.
No. Mark Mellison is the move down on Chemo into
Who? I'm sorry? Who?
Matt.
What's Mellison's name?
Matt. Did I say something else?
You said Mark. Mark Mellison. Clip it. Somebody clip it.
Did I say Mark? Did I really say Mark?
Got another one.
Oh my god.
I am 99% sure
Oh my god.
that you said Mark.
Did I really? Oh, the chat is saying it.
Bullet heard it.
Okay. Damn it.
Bullet clip that.
Alright, you're Mark now. Listen, man, I'm telling you, I got like even worse than goldfish memory, man. It's just, I see name, I change name, I see same letter, I say old name.
So you're gonna call him Matt Diggs now?
Matt Diggs. Yes, Matt Diggs. Speaking of, no, I don't remember another D name. Dennis Belanger. Side by side and makes the move done on the Dylan Beveridge. Oh, Dylan was right next to him. We all look the same to him. Yeah, all you white people.
Wow. Well, there goes this VOD. Bears, you can't be racist.
What? I didn't say anything about that. I just said, you know, you're like white like chocolate, you know? White chocolate is pretty tasty.
We are now digging.
I'm on a list, man, already, apparently, so I'm gonna be on 3 lists now. Ooh, I'm sorry. Yeah, just put me here. Let me butcher everybody's names, and then I'll be on my merry way. Joseph just lost a bunch of positions. What just happened there? I'm gonna do
Joseph. Which Joseph?
the Joseph.
Is it actually somebody named Joseph?
The lady.
Okay, Joey.
Yeah.
Well, we have Joseph German.
Joseph Spaghetti. Spun it at the end of the straight.
I don't think anybody calls him Joseph though.
I know, but
We call him Joey. We call him Joao.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Guzman. I know. Chewy fettuccine. Yeah.
Yeah, we never. It's like Milo. Somebody was like, "Hey, what's up, Paul?" And it's like, "Who? What?" Like we have a Paul. We don't have two Pauls. We have a Paul. We have a Milo.
I literally never call him Joseph. I basically did the thing again.
Like we call.
But I was
Joseph,
right this time.
We call Joseph German. We don't even call him Joseph. We call him German.
German?
Or German, yeah, if you're from another sim racing community that can't read apparently.
God. Ooh, slidey there for Dylan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ferris has called German Guzman before. That has probably happened.
Who let me here?
What's great is you could be like, yeah, Ferris called somebody this, and he can't deny it because there's a better than 0% chance that he's done it. Dennis Raymond was our third drive-through.
Oh, that sucks. I called him German before. I think I did call him German before. I remember that one.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. You want to share your game again?
No.
No? Oh.
Fine.
There we go. All right. We're back. We're ready. For the last 12 minutes of the race, by the way.
Oh man, it's pretty bright on that corner. Heck yeah.
Which one was it? Oh. Turn
Yeah,
4.
like-
All
Yeah,
right,
like,
let's see somebody that's coming through.
hop on with
Ryan.
Ryan,
Yeah.
who's having a pretty good race so far.
Oh, yeah,
look at
that
that
was blinding.
sunshine. Oh,
Oh, love it.
so good.
I mean, even down the straight, it's actually not bad at all. It's slightly blinding, I guess, from the
Oh,
side.
if you're playing this on triples, 100%, yeah, you're catching that through your side eye.
Love it. In VR, I have to move my head around a little bit and try and hide the sun with the pillars.
They pillar.
Yeah, I legitimately do that. It's because you can't put sunglasses on in VR.
I guarantee you, Dawn is not having that issue in the Lambo because the A pillar is like
Let's see
as
it.
wide as the state of Oklahoma.
Look at that A pillar. Oh. It was Chris Big. Yes, I did call you Chris Big. Once.
Yep. Yep. That was the highlight of my year that year. I think it was last year, right?
Calling him Chris Big.
Yeah. Whelp Cakes has got his hands full of Charlie King, and Mr. Desjardins is still there. So Whelp, with 10 minutes to go, is going to have to defend.
For his
He's
life.
racing for something. That's a bit wide. I think he got back in before the little marker thingies, the flags, or what do you want to call them? I don't know.
It does look like it, yeah. So hopefully no more DTs. I mean, you guys have already gotten 3. I see Dennis has not gone into the pits yet to serve his. His car number 66. Where is he on the track? He's about to go into the straight. The A pillar is like the whole monitor. That is very much so true. But back on the sunglass thing, like I legitimately like sunset, or sorry, skyline in Bathurst, in those early morning track races where the sun just comes out and it's extremely blinding, or was it at sunset? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I legitimately like just scooch myself up on the seat so I can try and block some of the sun with the top of the with the roof.
Yeah. Desjardins gonna make a move on Charlie King here. Charlie's kind of just gonna let that happen.
My Morpheus glasses might fit. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I have Morpheus glasses. They're sitting in my glove box in the car.
I mean, one of my favorite clips that I've done of all time is the Sebring race where I had HDR turned on going into sunset
Oh my
at
god.
sunset, and I couldn't see anything.
There's
And like I
Bentley.
was arguing with Tiago, I was like, Tiago, I cannot. You have to tell me when to brake. So he was trying to like watch my live stream and tell me when to brake with a delay. It didn't work out well. We survived, but
I remember that.
yeah. And then some dude messaged me. He's like, "Hey man, I make clip compilations. Can I use this?" And I was like, "I don't care."
Classic times. You gotta post that again sometime in our
So good.
in one of the
It's like that. I
discords.
can't see shit.
I was just watching Dawn and I see Dylan Beveridge having a huge slide. Loses a bunch of time on him.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet Dylan's tires are done.
Yeah, they sure do look like it.
And we're down to 23 cars. We started with what, 27? We've lost 4.
Lost one of the Guzman.
Yeah, we lost Jose. Barrett retired. German retired. And we lost one more, which I can't think of off the top of my head. But it's actually not as bad of an attrition rate as I thought it was going to be. I thought we would get more drive-throughs. People would get frustrated and be like, F this, I'm not racing the rest of this after getting a drive-through.
Yeah, it was German
So,
with the drive-through.
right. Yeah, I said German.
Did we?
Trying to think of who the 4th one was. Or maybe it's just... Maybe no, we have 23.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Tanner's still here.
Sort of. Tanner's in a quantum state.
From time to time, yeah.
Love it. So, I mean, the gaps are pretty thin right now. 7 minutes to go in the race. Andrew Rados absolutely destroying. Actually, not all that much this time around. Kevin Blanchet is 8 seconds behind. He does have a Porsche back marker right in front of him. That is Tanner's car. Oh, the ghost Porsche. As Tanner lets him through, that is going to be a clean pass for him. Mark Robeson 9 seconds behind Kevin Blanchet, and he has made a bit of a gap to Luis Castor. So I don't remember Mark getting past Luis.
I mean, it was probably on the
during the
straight.
pits. Yeah,
like,
Luis,
he did it a bunch on the straight, but yeah.
Yeah, that is right. Luis trying to make the gap back. I see their last laps are very identical. 2/10 slower though for Luis, so I don't know if he'll have enough time to make it all back unless Mark does a mistake. Hopefully not. Dylan Beveridge starting to catch up to Don again in the Craft Lambo. Off to work
Hey.
for you.
TV2 watching the Mustang come around that fast right-hander. Oh, it's like peak cinema or whatever the kids are saying nowadays.
Bussin'.
I'm never gonna say that. Oh, Dylan is now doing initial D. Cue the Tokyo Drift.
Do we have? Oh, we don't have it here. It's on next channel.
Yeah.
That initial D clip is also a classic.
Well, be careful, man. That's fucking cold.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like
Yeah,
it's
no.
cold enough here that I'm not working tomorrow. Like they've canceled work tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw the weather coming up, and I decided to go grocery shopping today when I didn't need to, just because I really did not want to go out this week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be single digits tomorrow, which is like negative C for everybody else.
Damn, that sucks. Some rapid pace laps here, yes, absolutely. Some of the people, I mean, the fastest lap of the race, a 53 flat by Andrew Rados, a 53.7 his last lap around on very used tires.
Yeah, I mean the top 6 guys have all done 53s.
Yeah, 53.3 from Kevin, a 53.6 from Mark Robeson, 3.8 from Luis, and 3.89 from Don.
Dylan did a 53.865.
Yeah,
Like,
865 from Dylan. So very, very close laps between everybody here. Most of our top 6 drivers are putting in 54s or lower. I mean, that is some rapid pace. And the closest 2 people on track are Dylan Beveridge and Don Belanger, that are gonna continue this battle until the end. But Don seems like he's gonna be comfortable enough because Dylan just keeps sliding around everywhere. If you want to see some of that Tokyo drift in there, it does look like it's sliding around. Just him having to correct that.
Dylan's rally experience coming in handy.
Dylan's absolutely killing it in rally. Heslin to gold. Kyle Heslin. Yeah, that's true. We didn't, because we can't really see the splits this time around. But Kyle Heslin absolutely doing a fantastic job here. He is going to be winning silver if he keeps this up. And Carlos Guzman with a 4th DT. 3 minutes left.
Carlos.
Oh, that's not what you want to see now.
So, just for a sec, go to the interior cam of Dylan's car and watch his steering wheel.
All right, let's look at this. Yep. He's steering right to go left. And another DT for Will Brunner. What is going on in the last 2 minutes of the race, guys?
Fellas. Oh, and you've got to clear it or else you get a huge penalty.
Oh, you only have one shot at clearing it as well. Hang on, we gotta see the next corner.
Watch him come through like the twisty section. Cause I watched him through turn 1, 2, 3, all that stuff. And man, it is sketchy. Like that one looks nice and easy.
This one is
we're
usually a really
understeering.
bad one.
And we're gonna put down power. We're gonna countersteer. We're gonna countersteer some more.
We're not gonna put down any power.
Okay, we're understeering again, and now we're oversteering. Yep.
That does look like a Mustang. Thankfully, no crowds here to run over.
Well, the crowds have a wall in front of them and they're elevated. So anyway, I just thought that was a fun view of the amount of work that Mr. Dylan Beveridge is having to put in.
Yeah, I don't think he can really make up any ground with that.
I mean, just on the straights, like through the corners, the car is just super slidey right now. Will Brunner is going to have to go in this lap. Otherwise, he will not... Oh, he will not be able to serve his DT. Andrew Radis is directly behind him and is... No, he should be able to. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're probably going to get one more.
I don't know why I thought we were less than a minute in. So Andrew's going to stick back for a little bit, but he has to put it in this time around. Otherwise, he's getting that penalty for the next lap. Chemo just lost a position. Oh, no.
Nope.
Chemo's having the blinky moment.
He did lose a position to Melanson, but yeah, he is also being affected by the blinkies.
Do we need to install Windows updates?
I have no idea.
Oh, God. Dylan Beveridge is right behind Don Belanger into the Mistral Straight. He's going to have one more lap to do it if he doesn't get it done this time around. Andrew Rados coming around the final corner for his final lap of the race. A barely comfortable lead, 7.5 seconds, so he's lost a little bit of time sitting behind...
he crossed with 5 seconds, so he couldn't even slow down enough to not have to do an extra one.
Yeah, it's just barely
enough.
enough.
Maybe enough fuel.
Will Brenner does go in to serve the DT, so we'll see what he can do there. But this is going to be the final battle going into the end of the race. Everybody else is kind of spread out right now, and Paul Ricard is going to do Paul Ricard things. I'm surprised we didn't see huge trains continue on in the second half of the race. We usually see everybody kind of spread out and come back together. Will Brenner coming out the pits from his drive-through right in front of this battle for 5th.
and right behind the ghost of Tanner Sudi.
Right behind the ghost of Tanner Sudi, and that is going to be fight for position. He does get the move done. Tanner moves out the way.
Yeah, Tanner has just pulled off to the side to let them go by.
So, if Dylan can get the power down into these next few corners, he might get close enough, but Don Belanger is going to have a tow.
Yeah, Dylan, I don't know if he can get power down on corner exits. I think he's just...
Probably not, but it's going to be it. Don is going to get the huge tow there from Will Brenner, and he's not going to be able to...
Carlos Guzman is driving through the sand.
Oh?
I believe he had an issue in the final sector. He might be doing that just so that Rios catches up and he doesn't have to do an extra lap.
I don't think so. He is trying to make the final corner and go through, put the power down. That is a position immediately in front of him. That is Dennis Desjardins. And right behind him, Andrew Rados finishes the race in first. Carlos Guzman is going to go side by side into turn 1. Kevin Blanchette finishes in second, right behind him. Ooh, a little bit of a tap there.
You gotta leave him more room than that. That was awfully close.
Huge cut there by Carlos as a result. Mark Robeson finishes in third, and Luis fourth on his return with us today. Don Belanger just gets to keep the lead in fifth from Dylan Beveridge. That is half a second. He was getting closer. Not close enough.
So Kyle, a super quiet race, just chugging along, is going to take the silver win.
Kyle absolutely destroys silver this race around in the Nissan. Max Diggs is silver, right?
Yeah, he is silver as well.
So Max Diggs is going to take P2 with Ryan. Finishing up in third in our split. Thank you very much for the follow, Butcher. Bimmerto is...
big podium for Ryan?
Podium for Ryan? I hear a... I hear donuts. Golden donuts.
Yep.
I just gotta say...
Racing over.
Yeah, racing over. Mark
Matt
Melanson
around the final corner. Did you say Mark Melanson?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to do it.
That's just a thing now.
Yeah.
That we're doing. Okay.
Yeah. Joby on his race back with us at P13. A quiet race from him after the hectic lap 1. Spaghetti doesn't get to do all that much after his spin, unfortunately. So I don't know if he destroyed his tires with the... I mean, I would assume he did. And Philip Milwee comfortably finished the race. Good race from him. With Desjardins rounding off the final car to cross the line. And that is going to be our race for today. Paul Ricard, man. I gotta say, man, some of the racing is absolutely fabulous.
Oh, Mr. DeBow left. That's who the fourth one was.
Pierre Dubois. I don't did he have an issue? I don't remember seeing him off or something.
He was one of the cars that was involved with the Jose Guzman thing.
Oh.
And then he
yeah,
fixed
that's right.
it. He might have just
probably a lot of damage.
Tired of being blue flagged. Like
he was the first to pit.
Yeah.
I gotta say, hang on. I gotta show. This is the best baboon.
Is the other side less scratched up?
Oh, hang on. This is the best baboon.
That's sick.
I love it.
That's what Ferris looks like. It's like a photorealistic picture of Ferris.
Oh yeah, 100%. Minus the yeah. Now it's accurate. Now that it's defaced.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Well, that is going to be Paul Ricard for today. That was fairly eventful. Not gonna lie. Lots of trains though in the first. I was expecting a little bit more, but you guys have put on a good show. Love the blinding sun. We'll see more of it next week. Where are we heading next week?
No. At Old Park at night.
So
Park there will be no sun.
We're gonna see nothing. From blinding to absolutely blinded.
I don't think there's any lights at Alton Park. We might start a bit before night and do like a nighttime transition because night races suck to watch. Why do we do a bunch of liveries if you're not gonna be able to see them?
Yep. I mean, for Tiago to have,
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. Thank you for the beautiful final shot there in with Welp. Thank you guys so much for joining. Come back next week for Oulton Park. I might be driving and Milo might be broadcasting next time, so you'll hear a better voice than mine and
should be
hopefully
back.
not so many butchered names. Yeah, that's been us. See you next time. Have a good one. Good race.
Later.
Green light, show them.